All right, periods B, D, and E. This is the recap video for Wednesday, May 13th. Make sure you watch the whole video and listen for the tagline towards the end, and email me that in the subject line so I can give you credit for today's work. So, as you can see behind me, I am broadcasting live from HMS room 242. I brought along some friends with me, the Kushes, as you can see. A couple things you missed today. We talked about the Kushes continuing. I'll bring the rest of the Kushes home with me so we can kind of maybe show new Kushes on Wednesdays and Fridays as we're meeting. I threw a couple Kushes in the last period. Let's see if I can get one in here. I'm not even going to look. Imagine if this goes in, I'm just going to look at my screen. Oh my god, that was horrible. Let me try one more. Not even looking. That was a little better. One more. This time I'll look. Oh, sweet. I got it on the camera. So, yeah, we did that. That was pretty exciting that just went in. We also took some time today to share some memories and take a classroom tour. So people saw where they sat, and we looked at the locker room. So not locker room, the locker hallway. So let's do that. Let's take a quick tour here. I got battery in my laptop. Just checking here. So yeah, here's a little bit of a tour. I've been cleaning up, so I've been stuffing these areas with my stuff. You can see the Wall of Fame pictures. Maybe you remember seeing yourself back there. Then we got, just a little bit more. I'm starting to clean up there. And then maybe you can see where you sat. So I'm at the back tables here. So maybe you sat back here with somebody at some point. And then there's the seats there. Just keep going around so you can see there. All right, so let's take you out to the hallway. Here you can see all my Kush attempts down there. And then there's the Pythagorean theorem. 6, 8, 6, 8, 10. I caught a fish. I threw it back again. Remember that song, 6, 8, 10? I threw it back again. All right. Yeah, so, yeah. All right, let's go outside, check out the hallway. Maybe you see your locker somewhere over there. Or maybe your locker was somewhere over there. Or maybe your locker was downstairs. So you can see a lot of the lockers are open. Most stuff is emptied. I think in the next week or two, you'll get more information on how to get stuff from your lockers if you have personal belongings. Keep that in mind. So yeah, that was a little bit of the tour. And we shared some memories and all that good stuff. So then the other thing we did was the math. So this is going to be a short video because a lot of the time was just sharing memories and good news. For me, my good news this week so far was I got all my old game systems. That's Sega Genesis, original Nintendo, Nintendo 64, original Game Boy. Got them all set up, and I've been playing some of my old favorite games with my daughter, like Sonic the Hedgehog and Aladdin on Sega and Mario Kart and all that good stuff. So that was some good news I shared. We then looked at the two-way tables. So let me kind of show you here what you should have got for answers as I pull it up here. Where was I? Bottle flip. All right. So if you look here, okay, these were the correct answers. And I tried to, let me zoom in a little bit. I tried to give everybody some feedback that did do the assignment. Where do I zoom? Here. Okay. Let's go here. All right. So if you look, right, to get these relative frequencies, and you can see I did it for, if I highlight here, I'll make that, it's a light color, this color, and this color here. So to get relative frequencies, I basically took 18 and I always divide by 80. 18 divided by 80 came out to 22.5%. So once you got this part of the table filled out, it's really like I was saying in the video reference, you can just you don't have to divide. You can just add this and this to get that, this and this to get that, this and this to get that, this and this to get that. And then usually this corner usually supposed to come out to very close to, if not exactly 100%. So that was your answers for those, and most people did, for the most part, okay with that. Where some of the struggle was over here in black when we were looking at relative frequencies. Most people did pretty a-okay with the just interpreting the regular questions. So the first question was how many flips were missed by boys? Flips missed by boys, 14. How many total flips did girls take? 40. How many total flips were taken? 80. That was a big number there. How many flips were made by girls? Made by girls. Flips made by girls was 18. These two relative frequency questions I think were pretty easy in the sense that all you had to do was just look at right at the table, relative frequency of flips missed by girls, 27.5. Relative frequency of flips taken by boys, well, they took 50% of the shot, just like the girls took the other 50%. These questions I realized were the hardest. Maybe I'll take that out of black and just make it a random color here. So these in black were the hardest. So I guess it's the way, when I read this and the way I was trying to ask it was like, what percentage of flips were made by girls? Flips made by girls. What percentage of the, maybe I should have worded it as like, what the girls made what percent of their shots or something like that. Maybe that's how I should have worded it, because what I was looking for people to do was take just looking at the girls column here. So I was looking for people to, I'll just highlight it there, take 18 and divide it by 40 to get 45%. And boys' percentage of made shots, I was looking for people to take 26 divided by 40, because that's how many shots the boys took, and they were better shooters with this bottle flip challenge, and you should have got 26 divided by 40 came out to 0.65, which is equal to 65%. So that's how I got that answer. That. And then this one, even though I tried to make it fancy, was literally kind of what the table said. What relative frequency of total made flips to the total flips taken by the class? You do 44 divided by 80, which is this 55% there. So again, the wording, I got to think a little bit harder or be a little bit more careful with that. So if you got those questions in black wrong, it could have been partly my fault. So just keep that in mind. Oh yeah, the tagline for today is room 242. Again, today's tagline is room 242, because that is where I'm broadcasting from at good old HMS today. So tagline is room 242. Let's end the video here. Other little announcements I made. Going forward, if you're in B period, your hangout will always be at 11:15. If you're D and E period, your hangout will alternate between either being at 9:40 if you go first, and then at 10:20 if you go second. So basically, it's going to be the same every going forward. After this week, there's 4 weeks left. Going forward on Wednesdays, it'll be this schedule. Period D and E will meet at 10:35 on Wednesdays, and on Fridays you'll have the early session of your D and E at 9:40. And then period B, you never have to really worry because Ms. Hindle has other commitments, so we are settled that you guys, period B, will always go at 11:15. Thanks again for watching today's recap. Thursday, you'll get more work regarding two-way tables. We'll look at the challenge when you watch the color of the dress, get something similar to the bottle flip spreadsheet and maybe some multiple choice for MCAS and PARC questions. So, and then we'll meet again on our Hangouts on Friday, and maybe I can think of something creative for our theme because we haven't done one yet. Have a good day, and we'll see you Friday.